Everyone, I am Carmen Michael, the professional mic holder.
Everyone, it's Alexis Cardoza.
What's up, everybody? It's the Wild Rhino Clark Connors from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I am here getting wild, drinking an 805.
Hey, this is Billy Starks.
Rip F and Bison. I ran out of booze.
I am the fire starter, the Carney Killer. I am born to die, Jake Crest.
This is Bobby Olson.
This is Anthrax of H2O.
My name's Christopher Landon, Anthony Streeter.
My name is Frank Minetti.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Red Air and one half of the PH Boys from Hood Classic Entertainment, representing the Hood Boys, the PH Boys, Purple Haze, Prince Alexander.
This is Martin Stone, the original strong style hooligan.
And today, you have the privilege
of drinking at Moe's.
And you know I'm drinking with Mo.
And you are drinking at
Moe's, where we talk about the pros of pro wrestling in the Midwest while sipping on some brews with blessed beers and wrestling. That's my scene. Death matches and lucha libre, it's all so mean. I'm a straight up smart goofball, not no kiss ass. I stand tall when it comes to wrestling. I'm the king. I know every move, every fling. Get ready for a wild time with drinking at Moe's, where we don't quit drinking at Moe's. That's where it's at, like a power bomb. We hit hard, never flat. Fucking right, we're living the dream. Talking about wrestling, know it's a scream.
All right, everybody, taking time out before we get this show started. I want to thank Reaper Apparel for having Drinkin' Moe's be a brand ambassador for their clothing line. They got good stuff. They got t-shirts, they got hoodies, they got beanies, they got lots of great stuff, encouraging everybody to break out of their comfort zone, live their best self, and hey, it's something I try to live every day. Now, be sure when you go and you're filling out your order, use the code drinkinatmos, get 10% off, and the link and the code will both be in the description. Let's fucking go. Oh, hello. People, again. All right. So,
did you pay me money to come in here?
No.
All right, fine, whatever.
Drinkin' Moe's, my 2 cents. Big Mo here, Nate here. You know the drill by now. YouTube, subscribe, hit that button. You know what to do with the damn like button, though. What you need to. You need to give the like button a damn Vader bomb, like you're the big man himself.
Did you just say give him a goddamn Vader bomb?
Goddamn Vader. Here's your words, kid. All right. Yeah.
Welcome to Drinkin' at Moe's, my 2 cents, the country edition.
Hey,
gotta give him a goddamn power bomb.
Hey, most of my first year in the Navy was spent down in Pensacola and into Mississippi and Alabama. Mm-hmm. So I have been told that when I get really excited, a bit of a Southern accent tends to slip out there. So give me a goddamn break.
I just started a job up here, and
don't you know?
Well, where are you from? I said, I'm from Nebraska. Are you sure?
People live there?
Yeah, I'm sure. You don't have an accent.
You know what? Literally. Okay, before we go into our topic that we're going to...
How far south do you think Nebraska is?
But, literally, I'm... Oh. Before we go into our topic, you actually brought up a memory of mine from when the ship I was on was getting commissioned, and one of the people that were there for it was like, I think he was at the time the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. His wife they were going by and greeting everybody, and got to me, And she thought I had an accent. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. All right.
But, all right.
That young boy right there got himself an accent.
It sounded like Boomhauer off King of the Hill. Bang on easy, man.
All right, enough of the accents.
Yeah, nothing. But words are hard. All right. So the topic for today, we are going to talk about, as of this recording, it is the night after the infamous, and yeah, I'm going to call it infamous, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson boxing match. And let's just say the entrance alone was enough to just drive me nuts, at least as far as Jake Paul goes, because good Lord, if he doesn't seem like enough of a pretentious douchebag, that along with his fucking brother that we've already done episodes on him.
Well, now we know where he disappeared off to.
Yeah. And then did you hear at the end of the fight?
Oh, I heard about that one.
Motherfucker, I'd kill you, Mike. I'm like, dude, your brother got fucking lucky. Mike Tyson was holding back. Mike Tyson, if you go back to watching his whole, the training videos and going back to looking to pretty much every fight he's ever had up to that one, you can tell just by watching that he was holding back. Jake Paul did not so much as beat Mike Tyson. He survived Mike Tyson.
So
that's it.
So how old is Mike Tyson?
It was like 58.
How old is Jake Paul?
I don't fucking know. I don't keep track of that.
He's in his 20s. He's under 30. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have about a 30-year age difference. Jake Paul has fought recently. Mike Tyson has not.
But you look at their training videos and you
look at their fine. You look at their training videos.
Let me finish, fucker. Let me finish. You look at the training videos, and a lot of them that I've seen, Jake Paul is literally sitting down in between reps. Mike Tyson's going the whole fucking time.
Okay. Are we basing this off of their training videos or the fight?
The fight, you could tell that Tyson was holding back.
So let me just say
that whole thing was fucking rigged.
It was rigged like a Chiefs game. I get that, but but let me put it to you like this. Let me put it as I thought to myself as I saw that Jake Paul had miraculously beaten Mike Tyson. The 20-year-old had to go the distance with a 50-year-old and get a unanimous decision. The 20-year-old who sat there and said he was going to knock out Tyson couldn't knock out Tyson.
And
so who's more the winner here?
Yeah, and that just proves even more what I said. Jake Paul didn't necessarily beat Mike Tyson. He survived him. And the other thing is, oh God, wife just actually informed me that she had heard somewhere that Jake Paul had said since the fight that he chose not to knock out Tyson. I'm like, that dumbass fucking liar.
You do realize
get it done, and you want to change the narrative.
Yeah, he's going to change the narrative. Of course he is, because it was on, if you want to call it national TV, it was on national TV. And with all of his bravado, he basically got told no. Now, here's the funny part. I don't know if you saw this or not, but both Paul and Tyson were told they are suspended.
They had.
Did you hear about this? It's
No,
like
I
some
heard about it
weird rule.
before.
It's like a health thing,
Yeah,
which
it's
I
a
thought
health
was
thing that
funny.
they have to take so much of a rest period after the fight. Yeah.
So they both have to sit on their asses, which I'm sure Tyson's just like, oh, fuck, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then Jake Paul's like, well, I'm just gonna rake in whatever money I can and go over here. But yeah, they apparently have to sit down for at least a month, I think.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was
remember.
like I
There's
want
like
to say
there's
at
like
least
something.
24 to 30 days somewhere in there.
But here's another takeaway from that. We're not talking about Jake Paul surviving. We're not talking about Jake Paul deciding not to knock out Tyson. We're not talking about Tyson not knocking out Jake Paul. What we're going to talk about is how Netflix was fucking this up.
Oh God, that whole thing.
So here.
I'll give you this about that real quick. My wife and I, we literally had to switch between watching it on our TV and watching it on her phone multiple times. It's like we did more fighting than they did in that fucking match.
So here's the thing, Netflix. You are 6 weeks away from picking up the most viewers you've had at one point besides last night.
Monday Night Raw.
You're getting Monday Night Raw for God knows how much cheddar you're paying or how much they're paying you. I don't give a fuck. You are getting you, in my opinion, with as many times as I heard people bitching that you were buffering out every 5-10 minutes or however long it was. You screwed the pooch. You're gonna have to do this every week for
every
2 to 3
week.
hours. I think you might need to take this 6 weeks and figure your shit out.
I was just thinking the same damn thing.
It's like how I mean, you could sit there and say, okay, we're getting Raw. We're going to be going live. Maybe we need to figure out if we can actually go live and have as many people as possible watch our product. Okay, fine. What's a good way to do it? Let's put a bullshit script boxing match up here. And yeah, let's see what happens. And then you wind up buffering because you've had more viewers, and this is just me. You've had more people on your platform, the most at one time watching one thing. One thing.
Yeah.
That'll make a server crash.
Yeah, and it's just
my understanding is Netflix buffered more than a blonde in a multiple choice test. Okay. It's you need to do better. Sorry.
Oh my God. But yeah, no, this is one of those things. Not only, we talked about, with Logan and Jake Paul making it stop because those two assholes.
Okay, we'll go with assholes.
Good Lord. Logan himself is consistently with his different products getting in legal trouble. We've all known about the damn Prime bullshit. Did you also hear and the whole crypto whatever the fuck? That's another thing with it. We shared the link to the one story there.
About that, yeah.
But did you also hear that he had like a adult-ish like type of Lunchable that like the cheese that they had in there in a vacuum packed container? People were picking it up at stores and the cheese was moldy.
Ew. In vacuum packaging?
Yes.
That ain't right. An adult Lunchable by Logan Paul.
So it's like literally those two, they just need to just stop. Because this is one thing that I will give Jake Paul. When it comes to different charity work through the different boxing stuff that he does, I will give him that. He at least at some points tries to do something good. Logan is just an egotistical douchebag.
Yeah.
The only, like, literally, I don't get how WWE is still. I mean, maybe they had to sign a multi-year contract with having Prime sponsor them, because I don't get how else they could still be wanting to willingly feature his crap on their program.
Well, it's probably because they signed that multi-year deal. And plus, I did find out, I read something where, along with the multitude of lawsuits and all the legal stuff, excuse me, apparently Logan Paul is dating somebody, and she gave birth to a child. Yeah. His child. So he's apparently on maternity leave.
I feel sorry for that kid.
Who's your dad? My dad's Logan Paul. Oh.
I'd just be like, oh,
I'd be the other kids in the class. Your dad's Logan Paul? Really? I'm gonna beat you up now.
No, I'm not.
He's gonna get bullied. I guarantee it.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
But going off of what you said, I will give. I'll give Jake Paul. Will not give Logan Paul any kind of props. I think the dude's a douchebag. I think Jake Paul's a douchebag. But
yeah,
I will say this: the dude is a showman.
I will give him that.
He's kind of like his brother. He probably does not have the. I'm not going to say he doesn't have the athletics to be a wrestler, but if he had the same kind of athletics that his brother has, they could be a great team. But he wants to beat the fuck out of people, so we're going to go with boxing. Fine.
And
number two.
I will say this. When it comes to, I guess, Logan Paul's kid, I am not going to have it twisted around that like I'm wishing bad stuff on his kid. I'm not.
No.
I hope like hell he doesn't get bullied or teased because of his douchebag father.
Because of his douchebag father.
We
don't want you to be baby Paul, we don't want you to be bullied. Your dad's a douche.
Grow up to be more like your mother.
We don't know what her mother is.
I don't care.
Yeah, true. Okay, we'll go with that.
But literally, you might wonder how much sense she has having gotten that
you
far.
Never know. Maybe him having a kid will finally make him grow up.
If his post-match comments on his brother's fight are any evidence to that, I would say no.
Yeah. So anyway, back to giving Jake his flowers. Okay, so he's a showman. He's built to be a showman, so there's that. He did, from what all the social media posts, he did show Mike Tyson respect. However did I've seen it that he bowed to him. Whatever.
He wore a chicken on his head to.
He's, like I said, he's a showman. But here's the one thing that I have seen, and I'm not sure how true it is. But as of last night, Jake Paul has more wins in AT&T Stadium than the Dallas Cowboys.
I've seen that. That is fucking awesome.
I'm not a Cowboys fan, so I will say that.
Well, I've also seen another version of that where the Dallas Cowboys coach, Mike McCarthy.
I think, yeah.
His first name is Mike. That Jake Paul has more wins than both Mikes in 18
this year.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Wow.
I love it.
What can you say to that except wow?
But yeah.
What do you say to that?
Not seeming to care, right?
No, he's dead ass asleep.
I was gonna say, but going to another thing that you mentioned, and it's kind of one of the last things that I have to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they need to take this time and I'm talking about Netflix, and getting
Mm-hmm.
their shit together, because
Oh yeah.
literally you got one of the longest running programs in TV history that is going to be live on your platform every week for, I don't know how long the deal was for.
I don't either.
I'm guessing it's
I'm just gonna say it like this. When NXT moved to the CW, there was a big thing where some affiliates cut NXT off at a certain point, because even though when WWE signs one of their TV deals with somebody, they always say, "Hey, we're going to need at least 5 to 10 minutes, possible 5 to 10 minutes for overflow." That's what we would like. It happens all the time. It's a sports thing. There's always going to be overflow.
Yeah.
Apparently, that never made it to wherever these. I think it was Orlando where they cut it, like right at 10 o'clock, or 10 o'clock Eastern, would have been 9 o'clock in our time. And those people weren't able to see the finish of the matches, were the finish of the show. WWE was pissed. Pissed. That's just cutting it off. They cut off about, I don't know, maybe 2-3 minutes of programming. What's going to happen when you're in the middle of, let's just say, Braun Strowman returning from injury, and he's getting ready to jump on this dude? All of a sudden, the little Netflix thing with the buffering pops up, and when it comes back, they're into another match. How pissed off do you think people are going to be?
Or they have a big return in the main event, and then it's like, or let's say after the main event, where like, like one guy's like, "Oh, celebrating," and then boom, a return. And like literally all you get is that initial start of the music.
Or it's a title match.
Oh God.
And when they're getting ready to win, buffering.
The big, I saw a meme on that with footage from a NFL game. It was the one where, oh God, who was it that won off of that Hail Mary at like right at the end of the game? And like
this year?
Yeah, this year. And like they throw it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, and then like right before where it would be where like the guy caught the ball, all of a sudden buffering.
Damn buffering.
Yeah. So yes.
Yeah,
on multiple.
They need to take this time and get their shit straight, because you're going to piss off some people, and you're going to piss off your TV partner.
Yep. And so this would be a perfect thing for this. Make it stop on not only the Paul brothers, but also Netflix on needing to realize that they need to get their shit together, because they risk with if it goes anywhere near what it did last night with that boxing match. If that happens for any amount of time, when Raw finally goes to their platform,
there will be people that will have will have paper. Okay, at 7:15 buffer. At 7:35 buffer.
Oh yeah, people will document every single time.
Yep.
I'm not saying I'm going to be one of them.
No, I'm not either.
I got way too much on my hands if I can worry about that. Yeah. But I will say that there will be people that will document every single point. And yeah, it's going to be nuts. So they need to stop whatever they're doing and get their shit together. That is about all I got on that.
That's all I got. I'm putting my beads over here.
Yeah. I need to go check up on some of those shows that I was going to watch. Make sure they're not over.
I got blue beads and I got pink beads for a gender reveal I went to tonight.
Well, we'll talk about that off camera, because I do want to hear how that went.
Okay.
But anyways, let's fucking go.
Let's go. Turn it off.
I'm trying, god damn it.
Fuck. Even the dog said turn it off.
But yeah,